Why 43rd Mission? Why should you listen to us? Well, I'm here to tell you. My name's Jason Winter, and I'm a first responder, and I've been so for almost 20 years. I have a passion for working with police officers, firefighters, medics, nurses, CPS workers, mental health providers, basically anyone in a high stress environment that's experiencing trauma through their job or experiencing or inserting themselves in the trauma of other people to find solutions. Now, if you've watched any of my other videos, you'll know that I've been through 3 wake-up calls. The third one was pretty bad, and I found myself at that time really suffering quietly mentally with my mental health, with my emotional health, and my physical health started feeling like it was out of control. And I'm lucky in that third wake-up call because it prompted me to find solutions. And boy, did I find them. I, at that time, took a deep dive into mental health, emotional health, physical health. I got myself a therapist and a mental health coach. And as I took a deep dive into what was happening, I started unlocking a link between the physiological responses we have with what we experience mentally, emotionally, and even physically. And more importantly, I started finding solutions to directly address those so I could feel better. Now, during this time, I had to prove it to myself. I had to understand the science. I had to unlock that. So I bought the equipment. I tried the things I'm supposed to try. I monitored them. I can show you the before and after. And those experiences helped me build the first responder wellness program. Because if you're like me, you need answers, and you're going to make decisions based on fact, logic, reason, and personal experience, not hopes or what ifs, or you should take care of yourself strategy. Now, I should mention as a first responder, I've always had a passion for helping other people, especially first responders. I was really fortunate enough to be on the ground floor of starting our peer support program probably 8 to 10 years ago. And through those years, also experienced critical incident debriefs as a participant for some of the things I've gone through, and eventually became a certified coordinator for critical incident debriefs. And so I've been able to help other people. So I took a lot of that experience, but what I realized in those roles is the more I started putting myself out there, the more I explained what I was going through to other people, the more that connected them, and the more people started opening up. So I'm taking that experience, and I recently finished about a 4-year stint as the training sergeant for our department, when I was really fortunate to be given the grace to insert a wellness program into our monthly trainings. And usually once a year, I was given between 4 and 8 hours. But here's what I found. I would invite people from all over, all walks of life, all different parts of the mental and emotional health first responder area. And what I noticed is I would ask them each time, here's what we're looking for. I want answers. I want to know what's happening, why it's happening, what I can do about it. And I want action items where I can get started feeling better today. And I was told every time, yeah, I got that. And every time, almost without fail, every time they came up short. They failed. They didn't give it to us. And so I started getting frustrated. And it was the same time I was doing this myself. So I figured, you know what? I'm going to start doing it myself. And so I combined my roughly 30 years of now teaching, coaching, and training experience. I have been a coach and teacher as a personal trainer. I've coached sports. I have coached and taught in our department for various aspects. Most passionate about firearms. I still teach that in the advanced firearms division. I've been coaching, teaching, helping people for a long time. And part of my success or my talent, I've felt, has always been figuring out how to explain difficult concepts in a way people can understand and helping push them to be better. So combined with all that, we developed the First Responder Wellness Program with the 43rd Mission. And during our trainings, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be open about the things that I've gone through. I'm going to talk about things I don't always like talking about. I'm going to show you the answers. I'm going to show you the before and after on the charts. I'm going to show you the science. I'm going to show you what works, what doesn't work. I'm going to give you real information and action items you can get started on today to start feeling better. Most of it is about taking control. I'm going to show you how to take control, not only mental health, how to get help with your emotional health and your physical health. How do we do things that have a positive impact right now, today? Most importantly, I need you to understand that I am an active duty patrol sergeant. I am not an administrator. I don't have a desk job. I'm not someone who hasn't worked in first responder or high stress, years ago. I'm doing it now. I'm out there with you. And honestly, I can tell you I'm sleeping the best I've ever slept. I'm the healthiest I've ever been. My fitness and performance is better than it's ever been. And I can truly say, when people ask me how you are, I can truly say, I'm well. And I even have capacity to get better. I recognize that. So that gives me not only hope for now, but hope for the future, hope for retirement. I'm not counting the days that retirement's coming. I'm not counting the days, weeks, months, or years. I'm going to retire eventually, hopefully sooner rather than later because I want to do this full time. But if I work longer, that's okay. But I don't have that hopeless feeling of when is this going to be over, this silent suffering that so many of us feel. I feel like me again, and I want to help you feel like you again as well. We want to share our message. So how do you get involved? Contact us. We'll show you how to get involved in a training, how to sign up for a training. You can host a class for your agency. You can co-host for your area. We'll show you how to do that. Based on all of my experience doing that in our department, we're going to do that for you. You can also sign up for our newsletter. We'll be shoving out some information on a monthly basis on how we do things or what you can get involved in. Also, tune in for our podcast. It's called The Other Side. This is people that have been through some stuff. They've made it out the other side, and we want to learn from them. You're going to learn from professionals in the mental health, physical health, emotional health. You're going to learn from the people I learned from. I'm giving credit where credit's due, all the information to help you. And lastly, we have an Instagram. We're giving this information out in tidbits, so feel free to sign up for that. We want to share our message and have a positive impact on our life. So get in touch with us. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you out there soon.